I've added a new list to our site so that we can work with a list app. In the next few movies, we'll be focusing on lists, including libraries. This is a links list, and it looks like this. You'll notice that it has headings at the top, just like our document library does. So if we wanted to sort, for example, by city or region, we can sort that A to Z. There we go. We can also filter. For example, find the ones that are empty or have Oakland, San Francisco, or San Mateo. Let's look for Oakland. Let's clear the filter. Even if this list had hundreds of items in it, required us to page from one page to the next, if I'm filtering like this or sorting, I'm working with the entire list. Choosing San Francisco would return all of the rows where San Francisco is listed under city or region. We're seeing this list in a standard view, but if I go to the List tab, I can switch into a quick edit view, which is going to look an awful lot like Microsoft Excel. As a matter of fact, I can use many of the tools that I would find in Excel here, even though it doesn't seem like I should be able to. So for example, if I sort here by ascending, and I'd like to be able to copy this value up, it has a fill handle and I can do that. Even if it's the wrong thing to do, I can do that. And if I try to undo using something like Control-Z, I don't have an undo. So this is a powerful place to edit information. Remember, though, that you don't have any undo ability here. I can copy, use the clipboard and paste, Control-C and Control-V, just like I would be able to in Excel. When I want to move out of editing the list, I click Stop Editing and I'm taken out of Quick Edit View into Regular View. I can also create new views here just like I can in the Documents library, which is another type of list, and we'll be doing that in one of the upcoming movies. As with my document library, when I'm in Browse, I don't see the other tabs. When I move to Items, I'm looking at things I could do to individual items. So if I selected a couple of items, I could delete them. I could change the order of the items in the list. I could get alerts on them, which we will talk about. And if I click on List, this is where I will have the ability to switch views, to email links, to share this list with someone else using Shared With. You might notice that there's no way to share an individual record in this list. That's not how lists work, and a way that you know that document libraries are different. They have items that I can share, individual documents, whereas here, all I can do is share the list as a whole or not share the list at all. But if I click on one of these links, it will take me to that page. That's what a links list does. If I click on the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce in San Francisco page, it will take me to this page. If I click on the San Francisco Chamber of Commerce link, it will load that page. Notice that it's taking me out of my SharePoint site and into that particular page. I can use back to return to my site. Remember also that you still have all of your choices you'd have in a browser. The way I opened these other tabs was I opened them as new tabs in the links list. So if I close these other items again, and let's look at the San Mateo Chamber of Commerce, right-click, open in new tab, and I will get it in a new tab and therefore not have to return to SharePoint. One of the more popular things to do with a list is to export the list to Excel so that we can work with it there, particularly a list that you might use for analysis of some kind. You can also open a particular list using Microsoft Access, which gives you access, so to speak, to the tools of Access, including queries and so forth. To add a new item to the list, I can either edit in the list or click New Link, and it will open the default form so that I can enter the web address, a description, notes, and the city or region. Notice I have spell check available, so there's no reason for me to add information that's misspelled in this form. That's how you use a list. In the next few movies, we will look at how we create custom lists in SharePoint.